Good morning, everyone. Welcome to episode 9 of the 5 Minute Leader. This week, I want to touch on an idea that when I thought about preparing for this week, I really thought about this one key idea as something that I wish I had learned much earlier in my career, much earlier in my own leadership development, and it's really this idea of purpose. And as I thought about this idea of purpose, I really began to think that um, purpose is really the foundation for everything that we want to do. If you want to grow as a leader and you want followers, you need to be able to articulate a purpose. If you want to build a team that can go take on big challenges, that will persevere through difficult seasons, you need purpose. If you want to grow and challenge yourself personally and in your career, you need purpose. And we've spent a lot of time talking about this idea of purpose with regards to Start With Why and Simon Sinek. And I've shared this with some of you, but I count Start With Why as one of the most influential books in my own career, probably the top one or two books that influenced my career thinking. And this idea of having purpose, of having an idea greater than yourself or greater than your organization that you're striving to achieve is so critical. And once you learn about it, it's hard not to want to be driven by purpose. And I'm blessed to work with our team where we strive to protect and enable Littelfuse. And I know that when I work on other projects and other initiatives that aren't, let's say, as purpose focused, it becomes very apparent. And it's one of the things that I'm proud of our team about. And again, as you grow in your leadership, you really need to understand and embrace this idea of what purpose is, because purpose, again, is the foundation of everything. Um, Another book that's been hugely helpful that I've only read recently is this book from Dan Pink called Drive. And again, when we're talking about purpose, the people that are most deeply motivated and most productive and satisfied are those people that have aspirations and goals larger than themselves. Yes, we come to work to save money and pick the right suppliers, but in the end, if those actions are only to meet our own goals and not help a product go take larger market share or to help the company succeed in a new technology endeavor, then we're only out for ourselves. But when we align ourselves to a bigger goal, um, that can be the motivation and the energy that we need to drive. Um, the other thing, and again, back to another book from Simon Sinek, one of the key things that I strive to develop in every one of my teams is this idea of one team, and we talk about this a lot. And probably one of the best ideas of one team is encapsulated in this quote, and it's really leaders or close team members are willing to look out for those to the left of them and to the right of them, and they're often willing to sacrifice their comfort. And that's what we want to build in one team. When we're aligned around purpose, we're willing to go and stretch ourselves for our teammates. Um, if we know that we're doing the right thing, we'll stretch ourselves for a counterpart, maybe even outside of our organization, if we truly believe that what we're doing is going to help the company, if it's going to protect and enable. So, I'd ask you to think about this idea of purpose this week. Um, think about a team that you're involved with at work, perhaps something outside of our direct team here in procurement, but is it an initiative or a product team that you're working on? And is the whole team clear on the purpose, right? And is it something where even if it's not clearly articulated, that you can get your arms around, right? This product that we're working on isn't just to go take more profitability, but maybe it's to open up a whole new market for medical devices and save lives. So just look for that. I'd also challenge you, look for a brand or a product that you admire. Um, do some research on their purpose, right? And does their purpose align with their product or service? I think about the clothing company Patagonia and their love of the environment and their desire to make clothing that doesn't harm the environment. So think about that in terms of the products that you buy, and then lastly, just maybe a little bit deeper, right? Think about the purpose in your own career, right? What will bring you satisfaction to be able to give away and deliver as part of your overall career. And again, it's probably not something that you'll think about in 5 minutes, or maybe you will. But I hope for everyone that if you think about that and can wrap some of your current experience around that, that'll also help lead you to additional development activities that we can all talk about and certainly grow together. So thank you all very much. Good to catch up with you after a week off, and we'll see you next week. Bye.